Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick under 10-minute ab routine for you. So let's get started by lying down on our backs in a Shavasana. We're going to first start off by prepping the abdominal area by twisting over to each side with our legs bent. So go ahead and interlock your fingers under your head, bend your knees, and maybe take your feet off the floor for a little bit of a challenge. From here, you're going to bend your knees over to the right side and bend your head to the left side. Come back to the center, and this time bend your knees to the left and your head to the right. Let's do that 5 times on each side. Really try to use the strength of your abdominal muscles to move your knees from side to side, but make sure to keep your shoulders firmly placed on the floor just so that we can really restrict this movement only to the mid torso region. Okay, now that we've got those abdominal muscles feeling quite warm, let's now set up on our forearms so that your forearms are placed beneath your shoulders and your chin is tucked close to the chest, extending your feet out in front of you. Let's start cycling out those legs. So, breathing in as you bend your knees and raise the leg up, and breathing out as you come down with your feet hovering them over the mat. So let's do this 5 times in this direction, and when you're done, you will switch the direction of your rotation. So take your legs up straight towards the ceiling, bend and extend your legs outward onto the mat. Let's do that 4 more times. I know this can be a challenging one. You can also do it lying down in a Shavasana if that's more comfortable for you. You're doing so well. Let's now take a quick little breather from those movements by stretching out our abdominals. So place your wrists underneath your shoulders and your heels on the floor in front of you. Raise your hips and maybe drop your head behind you, really stretching out the front side of your shoulders and your abdominals. Now come on to all fours. We're going to come into a quick plank for 30 seconds. So make sure to place your wrists beneath your shoulders and extend your feet behind you and trying to create one straight line with your back. So we want to be at an incline, maybe looking slightly ahead of your fingers just to make sure that your neck is in line with your back. Really contract your core muscles here, and let's stay here for a few more seconds to complete our 30-second plank hold. You're almost done. Just stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now push into a mountain. We're going to use the plank and the mountain for this pose. So bring your left hand to your right leg, come into a plank, and then switch your right hand to the left leg this time. So really using the mountain and the plank position to switch out the hand, opposite hand to opposite leg, coming into that mountain position, really using the strength of your core muscles to keep you stable here. So let's do that 10 times on either leg. So right hand to the left leg 10 times and left hand to the right leg 10 times as well. So take this at your own pace. Pick up the pace if you can, just a little bit more to really work on your abs. Okay, when you're done, come into a Vajrasana. Let's do something really similar but using our forearms this time. So come into your forearm plank position with your elbows beneath your shoulders and extend your feet behind you, coming into a plank. Then pike your hips up into a mountain, come back into a plank and move forward slightly so that your chin can go closer to the front edge of your mat. So let's do that 10 times as well. Moving forward with the chin, using the core muscles but also your entire upper back and your arms. So really use your core muscles to stabilize yourself when you move your chin forward and when you pike your hips up towards the ceiling. You're doing so well. You just have a few more pikes to go before you're done with this exercise. Okay, when you're done, come on to your back. We're going to finish off by doing the last two exercises to really work out those abs. So extend your legs out to begin with and make sure that your lower back is in contact with the floor. Now bring your feet together and take both your legs off the floor, pointing your toes up towards the ceiling and trying to bring your legs to a 90-degree angle with the floor. From here, we're going to either keep the hands beside us on the mat or interlock them behind the head and take the head off the floor as well for a little bit more of a challenge. Now extend your right hand to the outside corner of your left leg and then switch so that your left hand goes to the outside corner of your right leg. We're going to do that 10 times, you guessed it, so make sure to keep count of your own practice. Really stretching up as close as you can towards your ankles and working on those obliques. When you're done, we're going to come into a quick little set of crunches by cycling those legs out. So crunch and twist over so that your elbow meets the opposite knee as you cycle out both your legs. So 10 times on each side just to finish off class with, or stay with me and do this for as long as you can. I promise that we'll have a little bit of a rest to really stretch out those abs. Okay, now we get to stretch out those abs. So raise your hands up over the head and straighten out your legs. Fold up as you breathe in and come into a seated forward fold position. Roll off your back, roll over your legs and then slowly roll back down. Raise your hands over the head and repeat. So this might be a little challenging, especially after just working on those core muscles, but it's a really nice stretch once you get a hang of it. If not, you can always come into a half cobra pose, which I really love practicing, especially after an ab workout. So lie down on your stomach and raise the chest up, making sure to place your forearms down on the floor with your elbows underneath your shoulders and stretch your neck up slightly towards the ceiling, really feeling a stretch for those lower ab muscles, and remain here for as long as you'd like. You can also come into a crocodile relaxation pose, taking your forearms off the floor and resting your chin in the cups of your palms and maybe pedaling out your legs one by one if you'd like. So choose any one of these postures or maybe practice all three of them. They're really great to complete your ab series. That's going to be it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this super quick core workout. If you did, please give this video a like down below and let me know how you're feeling in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future, and send this maybe to a friend or family member you think may find it helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.